Hello, how are you? I'm a little tired. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. Today, it is July 1st, 2022. July finally has started. July has finally started. How are you doing? Please be hydrated. Drink water or something, beverages regularly. You can appreciate a brightly lit castle during the festivals. The castle is brightly lit. The castle will be brightly lit during the festivals. The castle will be lit during the festival. The castle will brightly lit, brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. I saw many electrical boards brightly lit by the light. I saw many colorful boards brightly lit by the light on the street. I saw many colorful boards brightly lit by the light at night. I saw many boards brightly lit by light at night. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. During the festival. The castle will be brightly lit. The castle will be brightly lit during the festival. The castle will be lit brightly during the festival. The castle will be lit during the festival. The castle was being lit brightly during the festival. The five-storied pagoda was being lit during the festival. The five-storied pagoda was being lit during the festival. The five-storied pagoda was being lit during the festival. The five-storied pagoda was being lit during the festival. Many jobs will be replaced by AI, machines, and robots, as they were when Industrial Revolution happened. Many jobs were displaced by machines when Industrial Revolution happened. So now many jobs will be also displaced by new technologies, by AI, robots, and new machines. What do you think of industrial age? What do you think of industrial age? Industrial age. Industrial age. What do you think of industrial age? Many jobs will be displaced by AI, robots, and new machines as they were when Industrial Revolution happened. I was obliged to cancel my trip due to the pandemic. It is said ghosts are invisible, but we can feel them, according to the monk I talked to long time ago. ¥1 million is estimated for the project. It is estimated that it will cost at least 500,000 yen for the project. It is estimated that our CEO will drop in on us, stop by this branch office at 13 o'clock p.m. 1 o'clock p.m. It is estimated that our CEO will visit us at 5 o'clock p.m. It is estimated that the the International Space Station will pass by above our country at around noon. It is estimated that the International Space Station will pass above our country at around noon. It is estimated that the International Space Station will pass above our country at around noon. So if we are lucky, we can see it. There are many galaxies in the universe. There must be more galaxies we haven't detected yet. There must be more galaxies in the universe we haven't detected yet. We live in one of the galaxies. The light beam was being emitted to the skyward, from the amusement park. The light beam was being emitted to skyward. The light was being given off skyward. I prayed skyward. I sang skyward. The chorus was singing skyward. 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 The light was emitted to the skyward. Skyward. The light emitted skyward. The light was being 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 emitted skyward. The light is being emitted skyward from the amusement park. The lights are being emitted skyward. The light beams are emitted skyward. The light beams are being emitted to skyward. The light beams emitted skyward. The light beams are emitted skyward. The light beams at the amusement park are being emitted, given off, skyward. The light beams are being emitted skyward. The fumes, smokes from the chimneys are going up skyward. The fumes from the chimney are the fume from the chimney is going up skyward. The fume from the chimney is going up skyward. 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 The fume from the chimney is going up skyward. Skyward. One of my friends liked to gather electric goods from Akihabara. So Akihabara is like a heaven for him. He liked to gather electric gadgets from especially Akihabara. One of my friends graduated as an electric engineer. New products should be created to compete other countries, to keep pace with other countries, to keep up with other countries. Innovation or going down. She appears as if she has seen a ghost. She appears to be pale, as if she had got motion sick. The Torii Gate appears to be floating on the sea. The Torii Gate appears to be floating on the sea. The Torii Gate, when it is at high tide, the Torii Gates appears to be floating on the sea. But when it is low tide, you can see the base of the Torii Gate. When it is high tide, you can see the base of the torii gate. No, when it is low tide, you can see the base of the, you can see the pillar of the torii gate. When it is high tide, the torii gate appears to be floating on the sea. When it is high tide, the torii gate appears floating on the sea. When it is high tide, the torii gate appears to be floating on the sea. Floating on the sea. The rock appears Godzilla. The rock appears a candle. 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 The rock appears to be a candle. The high-quality machine can detect faint difference. The high-quality solar light can detect faint movement of people. The high-quality machine can detect such a faint difference. The sensor light can detect faint movement. The sensor light can detect even a faint movement. Total amount of 1 million yen is estimated for the bonus of him. $50,000 guests are estimated into the Tokyo Dome today. 50,000 people are estimated to go to the dome. 50,000, total number of 50,000 people are estimated to go to the destination. Hundreds of thousands of people are estimated to visit the destination every year. Better sales figures are estimated. Higher temperature is estimated. Higher temperatures are estimated in this summer. A lack of sleep will have a bad effect on us. A lack of sleep will have a bad effect on us. The effect of the medicine is brief but tense. The effect of the medicine is not so strong. The effect of the medicine is strong. The effect of the politician is diminishing. We are doubtful of the effect of the medicine. We are doubtful of the effect of the new policy, new strategy. We are doubtful of the new policy. We are doubtful of the effect of the strategy to recover from the recession. I got inspiration from some people. I got inspiration from some people. I need more inspiration to keep me motivated. Keeping motivation, keeping us motivated can be very difficult. So in that meaning, doing what we love is a strategy to keep us motivated. And it is for sure that we come across or run into some difficulties in the course of our life. If you are really into that, you can get over it. But if you are not really into it, maybe you quit pursuing that, or maybe you will quit it. Even no matter what area, no matter what fields you are in, everyone will come across difficulties they have to get over. If they are doing what they love, they can get over them. But if they are not doing what they love, they might not be able to get them over. We all need inspiration to keep us motivated. The doctor inspired me to stay positive. My teacher inspired me to stay positive. The unique teacher inspired me to stay hungry and to stay positive and stay fresh. My common teacher inspired me to go to university. My teacher inspired me to go to the university. The YouTuber inspired the fans to buy the goods. I joined the inspirational lecture yesterday. His speech is always inspirational. His speech is always inspirational and eloquent. His speech is always inspirational and eloquent. Inspirational, 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 inspirational. Inspirational. The professor's speech is always inspirational and eloquent. The professor's speech is always inspirational and eloquent. The professor's speech is always inspirational and eloquent. I'd like to deliver as inspirational speech as you. I'd like to have a I'd like to deliver as an inspirational speech as the professor. I'd like to deliver as an inspirational speech as the professor. I'd like to deliver as an inspirational speech as the professor. Inspirational. The professor's speech is always inspirational and eloquent. Inspirational, 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 inspirational. I was moved by his inspirational speech. I was touched by his inspirational speech. I was moved by his inspirational speech. I was moved by his inspirational speech. Inspirational, 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 inspirational. 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 His lecture is always inspirational and eloquent. His lecture is always inspirational and eloquent. Inspirational. 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 I'd like to deliver as an inspirational speech as the professor. I'd like to deliver as an inspirational speech as the lecturer. The lecturer's speech is always inspirational. The lecturer's inspirational speech made us all moved, made us all touched. The lecturer's inspirational speech made all of us moved, touched. The lecturer's inspirational speech made us all touched, made us all moved. Sadly, the flight has been cancelled due to the inclement weather. The brightness of the LED light is fading away due to the lack of battery. The flashlight is getting dim and it is fading away. I have to replace the old batteries with new ones. I have to replace the old batteries with new ones. I have to replace old batteries with new ones. The popularity of everything will fade away with time. Popularity of everything will fade away with time. The popularity of the idol is fading away. The popularity of the idol is fading away. The popularity of the SNS service is fading away. Believe it or not, I saw a ghost, and it faded away suddenly. It vanished suddenly. We set off for Mount Fuji at dawn. We set off for Mount Fuji at dawn. When I came home, already dawned. It had already dawned. When she came home after the party, it had already dawned. When she came home after the party, it had already dawned. Usually, July 1st is the dawn of the swimming of the ocean here. Usually, July 1st is the dawn of swimming in the ocean here. We departed for the destination at dawn, so that we can arrive at the destination, so that we could arrive at the destination in time. I left the cottage before the dawn, so that I could arrive at the summit of the Mount Fuji to see the sunrise from the summit. I left the cottage or lodge or an accommodation on the 8th floor of Mount Fuji before dawn, so that I could get to the summit of the Mount Fuji to see the sunrise from the summit. She came from the party at dawn. At dawn. She came back from party at dawn. I left my house at dawn. Some people leave their houses at dawn for work. Some people work before dawn. Some people leave their houses before dawn. Some people commute before dawn. Some people commute before dawn. I left my house before dawn to avoid traffic congestion. When my family told me to sleep, it already dawned. It had already dawned. When I concentrated on my task, and when I opened the window, it had already dawned, which means I kept working from night to morning. When I opened the curtain, it had already dawned. It had already dawned. It's already dawning. We set off for the destination at dawn, before dawn. We set off for the destination before dawn, so that we could go to the destination in time. When she came back home from the party, it had already dawned. When she came back home from the party, it had already dawned. It had already dawned. It had already dawned. It dawned on me that I had been deceived by the company. It dawned on me that I had been deceived by the company. It dawned on me that not many people can make a long effort. It dawned on me that not many people can make a long effort. When she came back home from her party, it had already dawned. When she came back from her party, it had already dawned. It had already dawned. When she came back home from the party, it had already dawned. It had already dawned. It had already dawned. I saw a strange phenomenon in the sky. I don't know what it is called. I saw a strange phenomenon in the sky. I saw a strange phenomenon. I saw a strange phenomenon. I saw a strange phenomenon. I saw a strange phenomenon in the sky. There are many unknown phenomena we don't know yet. There are many phenomena we don't know yet. We haven't known yet. There are mysterious phenomena we don't know where yet. Phenomenon, 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 phenomenon. I cannot understand the phenomenon. Not many people can understand the theory of the phenomenon. There are many phenomena we cannot know exactly. Is it phenomenal? Is the rainbow phenomenal? Is the rainbow phenomenal? The mechanism of the rainbow phenomenal? Is the mechanism of rainbow phenomenal? Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. He is researching phenomenal things. He is researching phenomenal things. This is one of the phenomenal activities. Phenomenal activities. Phenomenal movement. I like the phenomenal art. I like some of the phenomenal arts. For example, aurora, ice school, iceberg, rainbow. I like some phenomenal arts, such as rainbow, aurora, and so on. I like phenomenal art, phenomenal art. I like some phenomenal arts, such as rainbow, aurora, and so on. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. Phenomenal. I like some phenomenal arts. I like some phenomenal arts. I like some phenomenal arts, such as rainbow, aurora. Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. I like some phenomenal arts, phenomenal arts. Phenomenal, phenomenal. I like some phenomenal art such as aurora and rainbow. He has such a phenomenal power, enough to lift the rock. The billionaire has a phenomenal amount of money in his bank account. I'd like to achieve phenomenal achievement, phenomenal breakthrough. I'd like to achieve a phenomenal breakthrough. I'd like to achieve phenomenal breakthrough. I'd like to achieve phenomenal breakthroughs. 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 Some people have phenomenal retention. Some people have phenomenal memory. He has phenomenal amount of money in his bank account. He has phenomenal tremendous amount of money in his bank account. The man has phenomenal amount of money. He has phenomenal knowledge about railways. He has tremendous knowledge. He has tremendous knowledge about railroad. He has phenomenal knowledge about finance. He has phenomenal knowledge about finance. He has tremendous knowledge about semiconductor. He has phenomenal knowledge. He has phenomenal knowledge about semiconductor. Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. The researchers are video recording of the phenomenal movement. The researchers are video recording of phenomenal movement. The researchers are video recording of the phenomenal movement. I primarily eat bread in the breakfast, in the morning for breakfast. I primarily cherish my important precious time more than any other thing. I primarily eat bread for the breakfast in the morning. I primarily eat bread for the breakfast in the morning. I primarily eat bread for the breakfast. I primarily eat bread for the breakfast in the morning. I primarily eat bread for the breakfast in the morning. We should wash our hands and rinse our mouth primarily after getting back from outside. I got the primary education at the primary school, at the elementary school. I had a primary education at the primary school. I learned the primary education at the primary school. I got the primary care at the clinic, and then I was introduced to hospital, general hospital. I got the first aid help. I got the first aid at the clinic, and then I was introduced to a hospital to get deeper treatment. I got the primary care at the clinic. I got the primary care at the clinic. Primary care. I got the primary care at the medical center of the school, and I went to the hospital later to have a deeper treatment. Primary care, 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 primary care. primary care. I go to the primary care at the clinic. I go to the primary care at the clinic. I got the primary education at the primary school. I got the primary care at the clinic. I got the primary care at the clinic. Primary care. I got the primary care at the clinic and I went to the hospital because I was introduced to the hospital because my injury was serious. I got the primary care at the medical center of the school and I went to the hospital later. I got the primary care at the medical center of the school and I was introduced to hospital. I got the primary care. I got the primary care at the clinic. I got the primary care for my injury at the clinic. I got the primary care for my injury at the clinic. Do you know how to solve the pollution? Air pollution is one of the problems. Polluted by gas, especially the gas emitted from the cars. Water pollution is also a problem. Pet bottle pollution is very serious now. Throwing up pet bottles will pollute the earth, so please do not throw away pet bottles or garbages. Littering in this facility is subject to a maximum fine of $500. Littering will contribute to pollution, so do not litter. Do not litter in this facility or somewhere else. Do not litter. Do not litter. Littering will pollute worse. Littering will pollute pollution worse. Littering will pollute the earth. Littering will pollute the earth. Littering will pollute the street. Littering pollute the street. Littering in this street will pollute the street. Littering will pollute the street. Littering will pollute the street. I hope all of the pollutants will disappear in the universe, but maybe it's impossible. There are many pollutants we don't know. Pollutant. There are many pollutants out there. If all of the cars will be replaced by EV car, electric vehicle, air pollution might be relieved. The number of pollutants will decrease. If all of the cars in the world will be replaced by electric vehicles, the amount of pollutant will decrease. The number of pollutants will decrease. If all of the cars in the world will be replaced by electric vehicles. The number of pollutants will decrease. Pollutant, 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 pollutant. Pollutant, 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 pollutant. I hope the number of pollutants on the street will decrease. I hope the number of pollutants in the world will decrease. I hope the number of pollutants in the world will diminish, will reduce, decline, diminish, decrease. I hope the number of pollutants in the world will decrease, reduce, diminish, decline. Pollutant, 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 pollutant. Many pollutants is having a bad effect on the earth. Many pollutants are having bad effect on the earth. Pollutant. I like the atmosphere of Kyoto. I like the atmosphere of Kyoto, especially around the temples. Atmosphere is very important. Peaceful atmosphere is very important to live. Peaceful atmosphere is one of the elements I check if I live there. The atmospheric temperature is going up due to the global warming. We are checking atmospheric temperature daily. The agency checks atmospheric temperature every day, daily. The agency checks atmospheric temperature daily and atmospheric pressure. The agency checks atmospheric temperature and pressure. The agency checks atmospheric temperature and pressure every day and taking the records on the notebook and electrically. Atmospheric, 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 atmospheric pollution, atmospheric pollution. The gas emitted from the cars are polluting atmospheric air. The gas emitted from the cars are contributing to the atmospheric pollution. The gas emitted from the cars are contributing to the atmospheric pollution. Some people wear a mask due to the atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric temperature. Kyoto is an atmospheric place, so I like it. The area is historically atmospheric area. I like the atmospheric area of Kyoto. I like the atmospheric area of Kyoto. I like the old atmospheric area. Old atmospheric area of Kyoto. I like the old atmospheric area of Kyoto. I like the exotic atmospheric place in the area. The gas giving off from the cars are contributing to atmospheric pollution. The gas emitted from the cars are contributing to atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric. 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 Atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric. 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 The gas emitted from the cars are contributing to atmospheric pollution. I was looking at the glare of the metal in the shape of triangle in front of the car. It was glaring. I was looking at the glaring metal installed in front of the car. It was shining. It was glaring so brightly. I woke up with the glare from the window. I woke up with the glare from the window. I slept with the glare from the electric light. I cannot see the glare of the sun directly. I cannot see the glare of the sun directly. I cannot see the glare of the sun directly. But with sunglasses, maybe I can. I cannot see the glare of the sun directly. I need to wear sunglasses to see it directly. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad and happier. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me happier and glad. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me happy and glad. So I prefer summer to winter. Which do you prefer, summer or winter? I prefer summer to winter. Because I like the glare of the sun, which makes me happy. And the daytime is longer in summer. I feel like I could get good dealings. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad. The castle used to be glaring brighter in the past. The castle used to be glaring brighter in the past, but now it's still glaring, but it was more brightly in the past. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad. I like the glare of the sun. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad. I like the glare of the sun, which makes me glad. Which makes me glad and happy. The glare was emitted from the solar light. The solar light is emitting glare. The solar light is glaring. The sensor light was detected and glared. The sensor light detected a movement and glared. The sensor light detected a movement of the person and emitted a glare, gave off glare, emitted glare. Glare. The solar light detected the movement of a person and emitted a glare, gave off glare. The glare of the sun makes me happy, makes me glad. The glare of the sun makes me happy, makes me glad. The glare of the sun makes me happy. The glare of the sun makes me glad. The glare of the sun makes me happy. The glare of the sun makes me happy. The glare of the sun makes me glad. The glare of the sun makes me happy. 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 The sun was glaring. The metal in the shape of triangle in front of the car was glaring. The metal installed in front of the car was glaring. The shachihoko, which is an imaginary creature usually installed on the rooftop of the castle, was glaring. Shachihoko was glaring on the top of the castle. Shachihokos were glaring on the rooftop of the castle. Shachihokos were glaring on the rooftop of the castle. I can no longer swim 100 meters. I can no longer swim 100 meters. I can no longer speak Spanish. I can no longer speak Spanish. I am no longer a teenager. She is no longer a single. The ticket is no longer obtainable. The ticket is no longer obtainable. You are anything but foolish. You are anything but foolish. You are anything but foolish. You are by no means foolish. You are by no means foolish. You are anything but foolish. You are anything but foolish. You are far from foolish. You are by no means idiot. You are by no means idiot. You are anything but idiot. You are far from idiot. I know better than to be deceived. I know better than to be deceived. I know better than to be deceived. We all know better than to be deceived. We all know. We should all know better than to be deceived by phishing scams. The man has tremendous amount of money in his bank account. He has a phenomenal amount of money in his bank account, like 1 billion yen. The man has phenomenal amount of money in his bank account. The boxer earned 1 billion yen at one night. The boxer earned 1 billion yen in one night. The boxer earned 1 billion yen in one night. Many people want to be a billionaire, but not everybody wants to become a billionaire. Not everybody wants to become a billionaire. Some people are satisfied with what they have now. All of the billionaires are not necessarily happy. All of the billionaires are not necessarily happy. Billionaires are not necessarily happy. Some people get 1 million yen as bonus in the company. Some people will get 1 million yen as bonus from the company. I looked it over partially. I looked the documents over partially. I went documents over partially. I went documents over partially on Shinkansen. Okay, I will look it over in Shinkansen. I looked it over. I looked it over. I looked the document over. I looked the documents over in Shinkansen. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. Do not recruit candidates partially. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. There is suspicion. There is suspicion. There was a... The candidate might be chosen partially. There is a suspicion that the candidate, new employees, might be chosen partially. Partially. The schedule was changed partially. The schedule has been 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 changed partially. Partially. I browsed through the shopping mall partially. I walked around the shopping mall partially. I looked at the merchandises partially. I browsed through the shopping mall partially. I browsed through the documents partially. I browsed through. I just browsed through the documents partially. I just browsed through the book partially. Do not judge partially. There is a suspicion the new employees might have been chosen partially. There is a suspicion that the new employees might have been chosen partially. There is a suspicion that the conclusion was made partially. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. Partially. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. Do not judge partially. There is a suspicion that recruitment might have been done partially. The benefits might be given away partially. Payment might have been given partially. Payment have been given partially. I looked over the documents partially. I read the book partially because I didn't have much time. I just read the book partially. I checked the documents partially. Do not judge partially. The recruitment might have been done partially. The recruitment might have been done partially. Do not judge partially. I got just a partial treatment at the clinic. I got a partial treatment at the clinic. I will have a partial amendment from the shop. I will have my bicycle fixed and get partial treatment. Putting ointment on my skin is a partial method to treat my skin problem. Putting ointment on my skin is a partial method. Not perfect way, partial way. Partial method to prevent my skin from acting up. Putting ointment on my skin is a partial method. Not perfect way. Prioritizing someone is partial. Prioritizing someone is partial. Prioritizing someone is partial. It was such a partial judgment. Partial judgment was made by him. Prioritizing someone is partial. Payment difference is partial. Payment difference is partial. Partial fixment was made. Done. Partial treatment was done at the hospital, at the clinic. We need partial treatment. I need partial treatment in my body. I need partial treatments in my body. I need partial treatments in my body. I need partial treatments in my body. It is just a partial. It is just a partial. Partial. Partial recruitment might have been done. Partial recruitment might have been done. partial amendment was done by the carpenter because the rainwater was leaking from the rooftop, so it was fixed partially by the carpenter. I will have it fixed completely later. I got my house partially fixed. I got my house partially fixed. I had my house partially fixed. Do not make partial judgment. Do not make a partial judgment. Do not make a partial judgment. I got a partial treatment at the clinic. It is just partial. I just got a partial treatment at the clinic. Putting ointment on my skin is just a partial solution to prevent my itchiness. Putting ointment on my skin is a partial solution to prevent the itchiness. You know, the pyramid system might be reversed in the future. The pyramid system might be reversed in the future. The new evidence reversed the theory. The new evidence, experimental evidence, reversed the theory, the old theory, the old hypothesis. The experimental evidence reversed the hypothesis. The experimental proof evidence reversed the theory. The evidence reversed the theory hypothesis. The evidence reversed the hypothesis. The evidence reversed hypothesis. The evidence reversed hypothesis. The hypothesis. The experimental evidence reversed the hypothesis. 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 The president reversed the new policy, which has been kept for 30 years. The president reversed the hypothesis. The researchers, a series of the experiments, and the new results reversed the theory. A series of experiments and the new evidences reversed the theory, hypothesis. The picture taken from the space probe reversed the theory. Who made the position reverse? Who made the position reverse? Who reversed the position? Who reversed the position? Who reversed the position? We reversed the strategy this time. As a trial. As a trial, we reversed the strategy. As a strategy, we reversed the position. We reversed the position. As a strategy, we reversed the formation of ourselves. As a strategy, we reversed the position. The entrance of the shop was reversed. Now, the entrance is set in the back. The entrance comes in the back now. It was reversed. The entrance comes in the back. And the rear exit comes in the front. So the position was reversed. The entrance comes in the back now, and the rear exit comes in the front. The position was reversed. The new evidence reversed the theory. The new evidence and experimental evidences have reversed the hypothesis. The new picture taken by the space probes reversed the hypothesis. The reverse of delight is a sorrow. The reverse of the word delight is sorrow. Delight is the opposite of sorrow. The word delight is the reverse of the word sorrow. Sunny is the reverse of rainy. These clothes are reversible. These clothes are reversible. These clothes are reversible. This pillow cover is reversible. Some clothes are 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 reversible. The stand clock is reversible. The sound clock is reversible. Your day off is reversible from the early month to the end of month. Your day offs are reversible from end of the month to early month. Your day offs are reversible. Your day offs are reversible between the early and end of the month. Your day offs are reversible between the early and end of the month. Reversible. Some clothes are 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 reversible. Reversible. Some clothes are reversible. Security cameras was installed to prevent the thief. Some security cameras were set up around the house to detect thief. I was installed as a general manager at the factory. You will also be installed as a member of executives in the future. You will also be installed as a member of the executive of the company in the future. The Prime Minister installed him as the Minister of the Ministry. The Prime Minister installed him as the Minister of the Ministry. If I were a president, if I were a Prime Minister of Japan, I would choose him as the Minister of the Ministry. I would install him as the Minister of the Ministry. If I were a Prime Minister of Japan, I would choose him as the Minister of the Ministry. I would install him as the Minister of the Ministry. The Prime Minister of Japan installed him as the Minister of the Ministry. The Prime Minister of Japan has a right to install ministers of the ministries. The batteries must be getting weak or running out. The batteries are running out because the flashlight is getting dim. The flashlight is dimming. The flashlight is getting dim. 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 I need to replace the old batteries with new ones. I need to replace the old batteries with new ones. I need to replace the old batteries with new ones. I need to replace old batteries with new ones. I need to replace old batteries with new ones. His remarks dimmed the atmosphere. His remarks dimmed the atmosphere. The high skyscrapers dimmed my house. The skyscrapers dimmed the district. The skyscrapers dimmed the area. Because skyscrapers blocked sunlight. The skyscrapers dimmed the area because which are blocking the sunlight. The solar light is getting dim. The solar light is getting dim. The sensor light is getting dim. I need to replace the old batteries with new ones. The solar light is getting dim. The sensor light is getting dim. I need to replace the old batteries with new ones. I need to replace old batteries with new ones. The sensor light is getting dim. I need to replace old batteries with new ones. I need to replace old batteries with new ones. The sensor light is dimming. The sensor light is dimming. The sensor light will dim 30 seconds after no motion. The sensor light will dim after 30 minutes after the no motion. The sensor light dims. The sensor light will dim 30 seconds after the no motion. After no motion. The sensor light dims 30 seconds after no motion. 30 seconds after no motion. The sensor lights will dim 30 seconds after no motion. And if the movement is detected, it will light. It is light brightly. It will light brightly. The sensor light will turn into dim mode. Will turn dim mode if there is no motion. 30 seconds after no motion. The sensor light will turn into dim mode 30 seconds after no motion. And if the sensor light detects movement, it will brightly. It will light brightly. And the sensor light will turn into dim mode 30 seconds after no motion. And if the sensor light detects the movement of someone or creature, it will light brightly. His remarks dimmed the atmosphere. His insults dimmed the atmosphere. His insults dimmed the atmosphere. His complaints dimmed the atmosphere. Dimmed the atmosphere. Dimmed the atmosphere. Dimmed the atmosphere. His complaints 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 dimmed the atmosphere. The electric bulbs are dimming. The electric bulbs dimming. We have to replace those with new ones. The electric bulb is dimming. We have to replace it with a new one. The cloud dimmed the atmosphere suddenly. The rainy clouds made it dim suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the view suddenly. Dimmed the view suddenly. Dimmed the scenery suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the view suddenly. Dimmed the view suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the scenery suddenly. All of a sudden, all at once. The rainy clouds dimmed the scenery suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the scenery suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the scenery suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the view suddenly. Dimmed the view suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the view suddenly. The rainy clouds dimmed the view suddenly. Dim. The rainy clouds dimmed the view suddenly. The sensor light is getting dim. I have to replace the battery with new one. The shy boy answered in a dim voice. The shy boy answered in a dim voice. In a dim voice. The shy boy answered 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 in a dim voice. Dim voice. The shy boy answered in a 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 dim voice. We talked in a dim voice so that we wouldn't be noticed. We talked in a dim voice. We talked in a dim voice so that we couldn't be noticed. So that we wouldn't be noticed. We talked in a dim voice so that we wouldn't be noticed. We talked in a dim voice in the lobby of the hotel so that we wouldn't bother other guests. We talked in a dim voice. We talked in a dim voice. We talked in a dim voice. We talked in a dim voice so that we wouldn't bother anyone else in the guest house. We talked in a dim voice so that we wouldn't bother other guests. We talked in a dim voice so that we wouldn't be noticed. We talked in a dim voice so that we wouldn't be noticed. Whoever comes first will be served good breakfast. Whoever arrives at the workplace up to first 30 employees can have a free breakfast. Whoever comes to the office before 7 o'clock a.m. can have a free breakfast. Whoever is the members are welcome. Whoever is the employee of the company can have the access to the computers, gyms, and swimming pool. Whoever is the employee of the company has the access to the swimming pool and gym. Whoever has the qualification is eligible to apply for the job. Whoever has a qualification is entitled to apply for the job. Whoever has a qualification is entitled to apply for the job. Whoever has a qualification is eligible for applying for the job. Whoever can speak English is welcome. Whoever can speak English and Japanese have the privilege to apply for the job. Whoever can speak both Japanese and English are welcome to the party. Whoever I like has a common. Whoever you like is very unique. Whoever you introduce to me is very unique. Whoever you introduce to me is very unique. Whoever the company hires us is so excellent. Whoever the company hires is very 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 excellent. Whoever has a qualification is eligible for applying for the job. Whoever has a qualification is eligible for applying for the job. Whoever has a qualification is entitled to apply for the job. Whoever is interested in music is welcome. Whoever is interested in speaking English is welcome to the party. Whoever is interested in speaking English is welcome. Whoever is interested in English is welcome. Whoever is interested in English conversation is welcome to the party. Whoever wants to have an English conversation is welcome. Whoever wants to have an English conversation is welcome. Whoever has the qualification is entitled to apply for the job. Whoever has the interest in speaking English is welcome. Whoever has a programming skill is in high demand. Whoever has a programming skill is in high demand. Whoever the company hires is very excellent. Whoever the company hires is very excellent. Whoever the company hires are very excellent. Whoever the company hires is very excellent. Whoever I met at the university was very crazy. Whoever I met at the university was very crazy. Whoever he talks about is very billionaire. Whoever he talks about is only billionaire. I will give away this guitar to whoever is interested in buying it. I will give away this guitar to whoever loves guitar. Whoever loves it. I will give away this guitar to whoever loves it. I will go on a trip with whomever I like. I will go on a trip with whoever are interested in going with me. I will go on a trip with whoever is interested in going with me. I will go to the trip with whoever is interested in going with me. I will go on a trip whoever is interested in going with me. I will go on a trip with whoever wants to go with me. I will go on a trip with whoever wants to go with me. I will go on a trip with whomever I like. I will go on a trip whomever I like. I will go on a trip with whomever I like. I will go to the travel. I will go traveling with whomever I like. I will go traveling with whoever I like. I will give away this guitar to whoever likes it. I will give away this guitar to whoever wants it. I will give away my guitar to whoever loves it, wants it, would like it. You also like whoever I like. The guy talked to whoever he saw. The guy talked to whoever he saw on the bridge. The guy talked to whoever he met on the street. The guy talked to whoever he saw on the street. The guy talked to whoever he saw on the street. The guy talked to whoever he saw on the street. Whichever you choose is the same price. Whichever you choose has the same price. Whichever you choose has the same price. Whichever you choose is same price. Whichever wins is none of your business. Whichever wins is none of your business. Whichever I buy is none of your business. Whichever wins is none of your business. Whichever I buy is none of your business. Whichever route you take, you will arrive at the destination. Whichever route you take, you will arrive at the destination. Whichever route you take can promise you breathtaking view from the road. Whichever route you take can promise you breathtaking view. Whichever route you take can promise you breathtaking view on the way. Whichever is sold at the store is very high good quality. Whichever is sold at the store is very excellent in high good quality. Whichever over 10,000 yen has high quality. Whichever is higher than 10,000 yen in the store is high quality. And whichever is more than 10,000 yen is high quality. Whichever is more than 10,000 yen is high quality in the store. And whichever is under 10,000 yen is the most sold in the store. Please feel free to whichever you want on the table. Please feel free to whichever you want. I can buy you whichever is under 10,000 yen. I can buy you whichever is under 5,000 yen. I can treat you to whichever is under 2,000 yen in the menu. I can treat you to whichever is under 2,000 yen. I can treat you to whichever is 2,000 yen. Please choose whichever you want. 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 I can buy you whichever you want. I can buy you in whichever you want. Really, thank you. I can buy you whichever is under 10,000 yen. I can buy you whichever is 10,000 yen. Whatever I do is crazy. Whatever I do is called crazy. Whatever the comedian challenges is very insane. So everyone looks at it. Everyone looks at it. So that, which means the number of play goes up, increase very much. Whatever he challenges is very crazy. Whatever he challenges is very awesome. Whatever he challenges is always deviated from common sense. Whatever he challenges always deviates from the common sense. Whatever he is interested in is related to bike. Whatever he is interested in is related to bike. Whatever he is interested in is relevant to bike. Whatever he is interested in is related to bike. Whatever he is interested in is related to fishing. Whatever he likes is related to fishing. Whatever he is interested in is always related to fishing. Whatever is broadcasted on TV is not necessarily true. Whatever is broadcasted on TV is not necessarily true. Whatever is expensive is not necessarily good. 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 Whatever the books say is not necessarily true. Whatever the textbooks say is not necessarily true. Whatever the textbooks tell is not necessarily true. Whatever you study or read from the books is not necessarily true. Whatever is expensive is not necessarily good. Whatever you learn from the textbooks is not necessarily true. It might be wrong. Whatever you say, I will pursue my dreams. Whatever you say, I will pursue my dreams. whatever you say, I will pursue my dreams. I do whatever I like. I do whatever I like. I do whatever is my hobby, my interest. I do whatever is interesting for me. I do whatever is interesting for me. I don't like to do whatever is not interesting to me. I don't like to do whatever is not interested in me. Not interesting for me. I don't like to doing whatever is not interesting to me. I don't like to do whatever is not interesting to me for me. I will do whatever is interesting to me. For me. I will do whatever is interesting for me. I will buy you whatever is under 2,000 yen. I will treat you to whatever is under 2,000 yen in the menu. I will treat you to whatever is under 2,000 yen in the menu. I will treat you to whatever is under 2,000 yen. Whatever he said was criticized, sadly. Whatever he said was criticized. Whatever he does tends to be criticized. My boss pointed out whatever I does. My boss pointed out whatever I does. My boss pointed out whatever is done by me. I can treat you to whatever is under 2,000 yen. I love whatever is cooked by my girlfriend. I eat whatever my parents cook. 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 Okay, we will go wherever you go, wherever you want to go. Okay, this time we can go wherever you want to go. It will be crowded wherever we go on the holidays. Everywhere it will be crowded wherever we go on the holidays. Everywhere it will be crowded wherever we go on the holidays. So my strategy is to go on the trip on off-season. In the off-season, I avoid going on peak season. He can sleep wherever he goes. He can sleep anywhere, wherever he goes. He brings his cigarettes wherever he goes. He goes on a trip on his own car wherever he goes. wherever he goes. He goes on a trip. He goes on a trip. He travels on his own wherever he goes. He takes a trip on his car wherever he goes. Wherever he goes. He goes on a trip in his car wherever he goes. He goes on a trip in his car wherever he goes. He goes on a trip in his car wherever he goes. Whenever I go to Kansai area, I always drop in on my friends and relatives. Whenever I go to a Kansai area, I drop in on my friends and relatives. Whenever I go abroad, I search for the cheapest flights. Whenever I go abroad, I search for cheapest flights. Every time I go abroad, I search for every time I go abroad, I search for the cheapest flight. The moment she came home from school, she opened the refrigerator. The instant she came home from the school, she opened the refrigerator. However busy you are, you must find the time for your family. However busy you are, you should find the time. You should make the time for your family. However busy you are, you should make the time for your family. However busy you are, you should make the time for your family. However tired I was, I did not stop the challenge after work. However tired I was, I did not stop studying after the work. However hot it is, my girlfriend likes to swim in the sea with swimming suits. However cold it is outside, my girlfriend likes to play outside. No matter what happens, I'll be there with you. No matter what happens, I'm with you. No matter what disturbs your dreams, never stop pursuing dreams, okay? No matter what disturbs your dreams, never mind. Persist with your policy. Stick to your policy. Stick with your policy. Never mind. No matter what disturbs your dreams, never stop pursuing your dreams until you achieve it, okay? No matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. No matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. You will get bored with it. You will get bored of it. You will get bored with it someday. You will be fed up with it. You will be sick of it someday. No matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. No matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. No matter what disturbs my dreams, I will not stop pursuing my dreams. No matter what happens, I'm with you. 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 No matter what you buy, no matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. No matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. No matter what disturbs my dreams, I will not give up. No matter what disturbs my dreams, no matter what disturbs my dreams, I will not stop pursuing my dreams. I will not give up. I won't give up. No matter what you buy, you will not be satisfied. No matter what changes the policy, I will not change my mind. No matter what disturbs my dreams, no matter what disturbs my dreams, no matter what disturbs my dreams, I will not give up. No matter what disturbs my dreams, I will not give up. No matter what disturbs my dreams, I will not give up. No matter what strategies you will do it, you cannot achieve it. No matter what disturbs me, I will not give up. No matter how busy you are, you should make the time for your family. No matter how busy I was, I slept every day. No matter how tired I was, I studied late until midnight, the day before the examination, although it is not a good idea, because we need adequate sleep to make our brains work better on the day of the examination. So we should sleep enough the day before the examination to make our brain work better, efficiently. To make our brain work efficiently. No matter how cold it is, she likes to play outside. No matter how cold it is, she likes to play outside. No matter how hot it is, tourists like to sightsee outside. No matter how hot it is, some people like to sightsee outside. No matter how hot it is, some people like to sightsee outside. No matter how expensive it is, some people will buy it. No matter how expensive, some people will buy it. No matter how expensive it is, there are some people who will buy it. There are some people who will buy it. No matter how expensive they are, there are some people who will buy them. No matter how late I finished my work, my wife waited for me to eat dinner together with me. No matter how late I finished my work, my wife waited for me to eat dinner together. No matter when you go, the museum is always packed. No matter when you go, the amusement park is always crowded with guests. No matter when you go, the restaurant is always packed. So it's better to make a reservation beforehand, in advance. No matter when you go, the restaurant is always crowded. So it's better to make a reservation in advance. No matter when you go to the restaurant, it is crowded with guests, customers. No matter when you go, the amusement park is always crowded. No matter where you are, we can get in touch with each other thanks to the internet, unless you are in the middle of nowhere or maybe in the mountain. No matter where you live, we can get in touch with each other thanks to the spread of the internet. Nowadays, no matter where you live, we can have a remote work thanks to the internet. No matter where you live, we can have a remote work thanks to the spread of the internet. No matter where you escape, you will be arrested. You will be spotted by the police officers thanks to the high technology. No matter where you live, the sun shines to us fairly. The sun shines fairly to us. No matter where you live, the sun shines to us fairly. No matter where you go, I will go with you. No matter where you go, I'll think of you. No matter where you go, I'll think of you. No matter where you go, I'll think of you. No matter where you go, I will accompany you. No matter where you go, I will accompany you. I want to be with you all the time. No matter where you go, I'll accompany you. 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 No matter where you go, no matter where you go, I'll accompany you. No matter where you live, I will drop you a letter. No matter where you live, I will drop you a letter. I will drop you a line. No matter where you live, I will drop you a line. No matter where you are in my heart. No matter where you are in my heart. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you.